Hi, it's Barb, Maple PhD, and as an astronomer, I see the universe in everything that I do. In this series of video, I am taking a look at board game mechanisms on Board Game Geek and seeing where I see them at work in the universe. This time we're taking a look at chaining. Chaining is a game mechanism where players place pieces on the board, and once they've placed them down, they don't move. However, you get this sense of movement as these chains are built out throughout the game. One game that uses this mechanism is Through the Desert. In this game, players are building up caravans of tiny camels across a desert in order to connect up to different oases and also to claim different parts of the desert if they can mark it off as theirs. Another game that uses chaining is Kingdom Builder. In this game, players are placing down settlements according to various rules. They'll take a card and they have to place on a specific land type. The goal of the game, well, it varies from game to game. Typically, you are trying to always connect up castles, but then you might have variable goals, like having as many settlements along water as you can, or surrounding a mountain, or connecting up different settlements on the board. So those are two games where chaining comes into play. In astronomy, chaining made me think of the cosmic web. For over 20 years, astronomers have been mapping out the locations of galaxies and galaxy clusters in order to see what our universe looks like on the biggest scales. And when you take a look at it, it looks like a giant cobweb with filaments of material. Now, these filaments are made of dark matter laced with gas, and they are the sites where galaxies and galaxy clusters have formed over the life of our universe. And in between are giant voids with little to no material. The next time you are playing a game featuring chaining and you are putting down one of your pieces, pretend for just a second instead that you are making a galaxy or a galaxy cluster on a filament made of dark matter. Thanks for joining me. If you have any questions about the science or the games that I talked about, leave them down below in the comments. Or maybe you have a favorite chaining game. I'd love to hear about that too. I'll be continuing this random walk through board game mechanisms over time, so be sure to like and subscribe to my channel so you know when the next videos come out. Otherwise, in the meantime, you can find me on Instagram and Twitter as MeeplePhD, and I have a blog at meeplephd.com.